We have been highlighting the hazardous driving conditions over the past few days, and with forecasts not offering really much hope of improvement in the coming days, it seems like a good time to have a little bit of a refresher course in how you actually do drive in these conditions. So we sent our reporter Anna Foster out to hone her skills.
Hi, I'm Richie. I'm a volunteer for 4x4 Response North East.
And since this weather started, you've been a busy man, haven't you?
Very busy, yes. There's been a lot of accidents, a lot of incidents, and obviously we try to help as much as we can wherever we can. Primarily, at the moment, we're covering the Northern Doctors Urgent Care Centre over in Gosforth, ferrying doctors and the drivers about to get to patients in need.
And who else have you rescued over the last few days?
General motorists that unfortunately don't have a clue how to drive in the snow.
Oh no, we'll get on to that in just a second. But first of all, the thing that sets you apart from the rest of us, the thing that puts you in this superheroes club, if you like, is this thing here. Now, this is quite a 4x4. This has got some serious tyres on it, hasn't it? And big bull bars on the front. But why is a 4x4 in general better than my people carry that's parked just over there?
Obviously a four-wheel drive vehicle is exactly what it says. You've got four wheels doing the driving as opposed to two. You've got obviously a greater surface area and a greater weight to help you in the snow.
Can we jump in and take a look?
Of course, yes, of course.
It's a lot higher to get into than an ordinary car, isn't it?
Handle that.
There we go. So obviously we're higher up than you would be in a normal car. Does that make any difference at all?
It gives you a greater view, obviously, to anticipate any problems that's going to be ahead. The general motorist, unfortunately, doesn't experience weather like this very often, and as we are at 4x4 enthusiasts, a lot of our time and enjoyment is obviously spent playing in the mud, which gives you a better understanding of your vehicle. You can work things out a lot quicker than a car driver, if you like.
So what about if you are in a normal car then? Because most of us are. It's people's estates and the smaller streets and the back roads that haven't been gritted, that are just like sheets of ice. Yeah. What can you do just to try and keep a bit of grip on the road and keep safe, really?
If you can try and stay on the snow as opposed to the ice, uncut tracks obviously help. Corners, don't make any sharp movements. Try and avoid using the brake and allow the engine to slow the vehicle down for you.
Now, I am slightly embarrassed to say this, but in the interest of learning, I'm going to admit to it, I got stuck in the snow on the way to see you here. Thick snow on the driveway, in fact. What happens when you've come out the house in the morning, you need to get to work, you've got that thick blanket of snow, you're spinning the wheels, and the car's just not going anywhere?
That's quite a simple one, really, to be quite honest. Set your stall out early, make sure that you get out early rather than trying to rush. If you were to shovel the snow away from your front wheels, that would have obviously given you a lot more traction.
Well, that's a brief lesson there on how to drive in these quite precarious conditions. And what precautions do you take when you're travelling on foot? Let's speak to Chris Townsend about this.